highly dangerous virus is making headlines again, and health officials are paying close attention. Ebola, a name that once shook entire regions, is back in the news with a new outbreak raising serious concerns. And the big question now is simple: is the world ready for another Ebola crisis? Authorities have confirmed a new cluster of Ebola cases in parts of Africa, triggering an immediate response from local governments and international health teams. Organizations like the World Health Organization are already monitoring the situation closely, working to trace contacts and contain the spread. But early reports suggest that the situation is still developing, and the full scale may not yet be visible. Ebola is not just any virus. It spreads through direct contact and can escalate quickly in areas with limited healthcare resources. What makes this outbreak especially concerning is how unpredictable these situations can be. A few isolated cases can sometimes be contained, but under the wrong conditions, they can grow much faster than expected. Ebola spreads through contact with bodily fluids of an infected person or contaminated surfaces. This includes things like clothing, medical equipment, or even close personal contact. It's important to note, Ebola is not airborne, which makes it easier to control compared to some other viruses. But that doesn't mean it's easy to stop, especially in densely populated or resource-limited areas. Health teams are moving quickly. Contact tracing, isolation measures, and emergency protocols are already being deployed. Groups like Médecins Sans Frontières are known for stepping in during these critical moments, providing frontline care and support. Vaccines developed for other Ebola strains have helped contain past outbreaks. However, the current outbreak involves the rare Bundibugyo strain, and according to health authorities, there is currently no approved vaccine specifically designed for it. That limitation is one reason why experts are watching this outbreak so closely. One of the biggest concerns is whether this outbreak could extend beyond the affected region. In today's interconnected world, viruses can travel faster than ever. That said, experts emphasize that global systems are far better prepared than they were a decade ago. Still, preparedness doesn't guarantee containment. For most people watching this, the immediate risk remains low, but outbreaks like this are a reminder of how quickly situations can change. Ebola has challenged health systems before, and each new outbreak tests global readiness once again. So the real question isn't just where this is happening, it's whether the world is truly prepared if it spreads further. Stay informed, because in a globalized world, no outbreak is ever completely isolated.